stove, okay. The wood-chopping woodsman chopped wood to the mountain folk of the Caucasus. He was known as Logfella, and he seemed cool. Logfella knew all about our woeful errand, and he agreed to lead us up the road, up the old road. Still, we definitely got the feeling that he wasn't super jazzed about this.
Hey. Hey.
By the side of the old road there was a stone carved with hieroglyphs in the shape of a sword and a shield. Okay. We spied a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road. We wonder what was up with that. Okay. A side path leading away from the old road was a stone carved with a series of indecipherable glyphs. Amid the indecipherable glyphs, we spied a series of lunar pictographs. A locked door hid in the forest underbrush below the old road that leads up to Minkitwa. Huh. We spied the solitary grave at the edge of the perilous precipice, and we wondered what was up with that. Hey. At the edge of the perilous precipice stood a stone carved with the glyph of a skyward sword beneath the colors of a rainbow. We Scythians loathe rainbows. Huh. What? We had bridged the chasm and we felt super smart. We told Logville that we saw a burdensome book of sinister sorcery known as the Megatome. The Megatome lurks somewhere in the haunted darkness beyond the perilous precipice beneath Mikitwa. We resolved to go and get the Megatome and then get out alive. The woodsman known as Logfell was just going to wait here for us to return with the Megatome. Oh, hey, what was that? Oh. Tap and hold to move. Trespass. Astride a rickety bridge stood a grim pole creepily adorned with an antlered skull. A subterranean corridor we spotted In a subterranean corridor, we spot an ominous statue, but we didn't worry too much about it. Who's we? I only see one person. Within the mountain temple above a tall passageway, we spied 3 strange triangular shapes. Okay. We found the megatome clasped in 2 bone hands, and we felt our sword stir in its sheath. Oh. Well, let me get Nightbot in the channel now that I see that I'm missing it again. Nope, hide it. I don't want to hear anything. Stupid. There we go. Right click. So is the statue gonna attack us now? No? Whoa. Oh, okay. kept moving too much.
Hey.
We had retrieved the megatome, and Longfellow was 100% ready to move it to the safety of his lodgings. Move it to the whatever. We sensed a gathering thunderstorm, and yet a little song began in our heart. Still indecipherable. Okay. Scythia, Samaria, Assyria, and Persia. These are all kingdoms of men. Mingtua is the kingdom of the cloud. Or Mijita. Whatever it's called. light of the gathering storm, Longfellow admitted he had a serious case of the heebie-jeebies right about now. Is Longfellow intentionally freaking us out? In any case, it's probably totally safe to just take shelter for a bit. We spied a sturdy stone hut with a roof of thatch that stood beside a deep water pond. We spied a solidly built water well with a broad wooden roof. Huh. We got the megaton, and we are the smartest. So you've awoken the deathless spectre, slumbered in darkness beneath the Minji Ta. Yikes. Is this supposed to be a narrator? Consequently, a sinister thunderstorm looms, and the lovely people who live in the stone hut are a little heartbroken. The upshot is that you get the burdensome book known as the Megatome. In our next session, we'll discuss its strange purpose. Our research shows that prolonged exposure to the mythopoetic psychocosmology of S&S EP can have adverse side effects. So now you've completed session 1, how's about we take a little break? I'll be right here when you're ready for session 2. That actually kicks you out towards the menu. We got the Megatome. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright, it's lovely to see you again. Are you ready to begin session 2 of S&S EP? Okay, so where were we? Alright, now I remember. You gotta burn some book known as the Megatome. You woke the deathless spectre who still lurks in the darkness beneath Minji Twa. What a creep, am I right? It is a tome of woe. A sinister thunderstorm has clouded the skies, and lovely people who live in the hut are miserable. Silencing the storm will require some familiarity with psionics, cryptozoology, and miracles. 1. A sorcerer's touch will unseal the Megatome, revealing the unspoken thoughts of living creatures and other esoteric material. Strange sylvan sprites, Sworcerers of Sworcery, slumber in ponds, woods, and meadows, and seek their sonorous spumes. Number 3, a sorcerer who can locate, summon, and tame the cosmic geometry of the golden trigon will possess the ability to work miracles. Confused? Excellent. Keep calm and carry on. Spot a curious looking nest box with an inscription that read, "Tweet and you shall be retweeted." Ah, that's not connected to my Twitter. Oh well. It's unique. This. Inside the hut we spot a little round something or other above the hearth. The dark-haired girl known as Girl was feeling no well. Ever since the storm began, the girl had seen the sonorous spumes of sylvan sprites who slumbered in the woods nearby. She wondered if maybe the 3 sylvan sprites could help lift the storm. She asked us to investigate the sonorous spume bubbling up out of the deep water pond outside the hut. The girl spoke of a sprite in a meadow nearby and yet another sprite in the nest box that was home to 3 rain-soaked songbirds. The girl told us to seek the sonorous spumes of these 3 sylvan sprites and send them skyward with the Song of Sworcery. Okay.
Huh?
The woodsman knows Logfellow had given up on his wood chopping due to a sinister storm. Logfellow reminded us how the storm rolled in pretty much right after we had retrieved the megatome from beneath Minjutois. Was Logfellow not so silly suggesting that maybe we ought to try to do something to lift the storm? Inside the hut, the hearth was quietly crackling with familiar warmth. She hit herself. Huh. It is time to learn the Song of Sworcery, a consciousness expansion technique that reveals a mystical musical dimension. Keep calm and follow my directions to summon the sylvan spirits that softly slumbers in the cool waters of the deep water pond. We sang a song of Sworcery and summoned a slumbering sylvan sprite from the cool waters of a deep water pond. So strange. So it's back this way. Oh. Very nicely done. You have learned the Song of Sworcery, and now unfathomable power of the megatome is yours. The megatome intercepts linguistic thought and transmissions, and it contains everything you'll need to complete your willful errand. I'm thinking about something right this moment. Why not open the megatome and look for me to find out what's on my mind? Look for a white triangle in the top right, tap it, and then equip the megatome to reveal what is hidden. Bright moon in 10 days. Dog fella, a long time ago. Girl, a long time ago. Log fella. Log fella and dog fella. Nice. The Scythian, whatever. So this is the megatome. Is it absorbing linguistic thought transmission? Am I reading my thoughts as I'm thinking them? And the archetype. As you can see, the megatome gathers and collects linguistic thought transmissions. Scroll down to see what I was thinking before. Oh. The Song of Sworcery can be understood as a psionics technique and allows you to perceive a reality within the one that you know. To stop the Song of Sworcery at any time, simply double-click the sorcery aura that surrounds the Scythian. Once you have begun to sing a Song of Sworcery, tap and hold the sorcery aura and swipe to look around. To sing a Song of Sworcery at any time, tap and hold the Scythian for a moment or two and observe the gathering sorcery aura. As you can see, the megatome gathers... Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, he said something else. As you can see, the megatome gathers and collects linguistic thought transmission... Okay, yeah. We just woke a sylvan sprite from a deep water pond fringed with lilies beside a stone hut. We're not sure what that means. With the ceaseless storm overhead, we have learned to sing a song of sorcery and summon a slumbering sylvan sprite. Wait, why am I referring to myself in first person? I thought our story was told in second person. Are my thoughts arranged chronologically in the order I thought them? So this must be what I was thinking a few seconds ago. Alright, now I can go this way. What was that? The heck? There we go. We just woke a slumbering sylvan sprite from a curious nest box surrounding 3 rain-soaked songbirds. That's right. I kinda wish I knew more about the Scythians' compelling and epic backstory, but I bet it would make sense. Because I bet it would make sense of everything. Still, there's something strange about how the Scythian behaved, while she is being controlled by an unseen force. Let's get those sheeps again. God, I don't have to get all of them. Okay, don't know why it worked that time, but alright. See, we just woke a slumbering sylvan sprite from the rich earth of a meadow containing 4 pairs of worthless sheep. Oh, and to pair them. I guess I did that without figuring that out. The girl stood sheltered from the rain beneath the broad wooden roof of the well. She had left the comfort of the hearth in the hut because apparently Longfellow was freaking out about something or other. The woeful woodsman known as Longfellow was totally freaking out about something. Apparently, Longfellow had lost his key to the locked door in the stone wall that blocked the old road to Mingitois. We were like grown, not on our fetch quest, am I right? Longfellow told us he had been sitting right there by the fire when he had fallen into a deep sleep. Longfellow said he thought he had lost his key in the twilight realm of the dreams. We had heard about the strange dreams of the dark-haired mountain folk of the Caucasus, so this made perfect sense to us. Longfellow invited us to warm our boots by the fire and dream along with him. Dream. Observe. Oh whoa, I wish it wasn't raining outside. I wish my boots weren't so wet. I wish I could go back to my wood chopping. Oh nuts, where's my key gone? I'm so upset and ashamed, so now I'm totally freaking out. I sure hope the dream walking Scythian can find my lost key I lost on the sandy shore of a placid lake. We think of wakefulness and mythopoetic psychosmology as dreams, as separate states. However, they interoperate in curious ways. The threshold of liminality is a space in between wakefulness and dreams where directed thought is impossible. Seek a warm heart that allows sleep to come to discover the threshold of liminality. Whoa, Longfellow is freaking out about something. I wonder what's up. I'll just head outside and leave him be for a bit. I've seen the Scythians sing a song of Sworcery and send 3 sylvan sprites skyward. I wonder if they will help soothe the storm. Sometimes I grow weary of barking all the time, but a dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do. What a dog's gotta do. Bark, sniff, bark. He didn't like me approaching. Oh, it's a mushroom. That's why I was just tripping out. In a secluded grove, we met a mysterious fellow hanging out beside a crackling fire. Nothing else? Okay. had this little song in my head for ages, just a few little notes that loop over and over. I wonder what that's about. Damn it, Yahoo! Oh. The woodsman was super relieved that we had managed to retrieve his lost key from the twilight realms of dreams. The woodsman knows Longfellow wondered how we got so smart, and he asked about our woeful errand. We told the woodsman how we had come of age on the steppes, alongside our fearless Scythian sisters and brothers. We told Longfellow why we wandered here in this mountain wilderness, and how we were guided by the finger of all-knowing God. We told Longfellow about what we suspected the esoteric markings of the megatome might signify. We had a hunch that we needed to summon a few more Sylvan sprites to soothe the storm. In a hushed whisper, we spoke of our intention to locate and tame a manifestation in cosmic geometry known as the Gold Trigon. It was 100% clear that the woodsman known as Longfellow had stopped paying attention. We figured we could just hang on to the key and go for a walk on the old road beyond the stone wall. We met the dark-haired girl standing rain-soaked on a side path. She had heard the subtle sonorous spumes of the sylvan spirits from beyond the stone wall on an old road to Mingitois. She spoke of towering tree trunks on either side of a mighty river. She spoke of a faint rainbow at the edge of a perilous precipice. And then she grew fearful and told us to consult the megatome if we become lost or confused. I'm totally cool with the Scythian hanging on to the key if it means she's going to soothe the storm. I must nod it off at some point during the Scythian super epic story. I have really low tolerance for lore. I asked the Scythian point blank about her woeful errand, and she started talking about the steps and the finger of God. Not close the door behind you? That's gonna work out great. We just woke a slumbering Sylvan sprite beside a stolid log bridge where 4 pairs of trees tower above a river. I sure hope the Scythian is on the case with the whole Sylvan sprite thing. The storm has really been getting me down. It makes me wish the video games existed in whenever this is supposed to be. Once you... remember that ingesting forest fungi might offer some oblique insight on cryptozoological phenomena and such. Seek the sonorous spumes of the Sylvan sprites and investigate the surroundings. Once you have begun a song of sorcery, you can ever so gently touch the edge of the screen and look around, or use the arrow keys. 1 or 2 more Sylvan spirits sent to Skyward will soothe the ceaseless storm, and then it'll be a time of miracles. Spotted a weathered-looking nest box that looked kind of like a face in a creepy way. We just woke a slumbering sylvan sprite between two loathsome rainbows by the side of a perilous precipice. Really doesn't like rainbows. Let's check this out, if that key works. I guess not. What's that noise? Is there supposed to be another one around here? I'm getting a case of the heebie-jeebies. Something's definitely happening. Is the storm starting to lift? You know, whenever I feel like I need to gather my strength, I just sit down beside this here hearth to warm my boots. Everything's been totally mental ever since the Scythian showed up. The whole storm thing has really been getting me down. It's been so gloomy. The rain's been starting to ease. The sky seems to be brightening. Is it time for miracles? I sure hope so. I love miracles. Whoa, what? The sheep in the meadow have taken fright. I wonder what's happened over there. Could it be the gold Oh. I guess that's where I headed to. Okay. Another worthless sheep. Why do we keep looking at it? We asked the girl about the worthless sheep hanging out around the hut, and she said they had taken fright a little while ago. We told the girl we had sent 5 Sylvan sprites skyward, and she told us that perhaps the time of miracles was at hand. We thought that maybe we ought to go investigate the meadow where the sheep used to be. Home is where the hearth is. Once the sun is in alignment, you'll be granted the miraculous folding abilities of the great wizard Al-Jaffe. Are you feeling up that particular vibe? It is time of miracles. Sing a song of Sworcery and look up the looming angry birds. Well then. Oh, what? This looks great. There we go. Am I supposed to block this one? Gosh. Okay. Oh. Look to the heavens for somewhat oblique insight into the workings of this miracle in the meadow, and then behold the gold dragon. To tame the gold dragon, you must learn to survive the 3 movements of its bizarre song using a mixture of attack and defense. It's absolutely essential that you touch and hold the shield button whenever you can in order to recover your lost strength. So, I see you've summoned and attempted to tame the gold dragon. I have a few things to tell you that I think you'll find useful. I'm reading them backwards. How do I heal? Oh well. block it like a specific cheese. Let's have mushroom. It did heal. Sweet. Swing at the Trigon psionic projectile attacks with your sword and wait for opportunity to dodge any incoming beam attacks. How the hell do you dodge? Oh, I guess that's what that last thing. Okay. The gold Trigon's inscrutable and unguessable logic has claimed the souls of all who came before. They lack tenacity and courage. So that's just telling me to keep trying. I got close that time. Let's see, what hints do you have to give me? Oh, I am reading it backwards, okay. In the first pair, you must swing your sword to return the ball energy. Yes. Second pair, you must wait for an incoming beam attack and press the shield button to evade it when the time's right. Got that one. The third pair, you must swing at the small triangle projectiles of your sword and evade the incoming beam. Oh, so it's like right there. The gold trigon must be tamed. There is no other option. Thank you for that. Second part, jeez. Bravo, you've located and subdued the cosmic geometry of the Golden Trigon. Miraculously, the sinister storm has lifted and glorious sunlight has returned to the realms. That's totally awesome. These heroic deeds reflect well upon your perceptiveness, intuition, and perseverance. You have done exceedingly well so far. Note, should you choose to continue the S&S EP experiment, those aforementioned qualities will be challenged and evaluated. In any case, let's take another little break, shall we? As always, we'll be right here whenever you're ready to begin session 3. Three achievements. The Mushroom Kingdom? What was that one? Experience a strange insight offered by a divinatory mushroom. Wow. Let's begin session 3. Note, this session typically requires a lunar month to complete. So you've tamed the gold trigon, and the storm has miraculously lifted. Bravo on that. Consult the megatome and study its working, should you become lost or confused. A deathless specter still lurks in the darkness beneath Mingitois. Consider the cosmic geometry of trigon trifecta. Observe the modes of the moon. Our research shows that social support networks may play a role in the outcome of the phase of the S&S EP experiment. Be advised that henceforth we will be monitoring your inputs in relative silence. We groggily awake from a super deep sleep with no firm recollection of what had happened. We were reminded of the miracle in the meadow in our encounter with the golden trigon. What new powers had we been granted? Logfellow was totally floored at how awesome and crazy the fight with the gold trigon sounded from the description we gave him. Logfellow wondered about how maybe the gold trigon might be connected to the grim mysteries beyond the iron gate in the meadow. Logfellow didn't dig grim mysteries, so he chose to go home and chop wood. We spied a thingamajig above the iron gate. There was an iron gate, and we had a feeling we could maybe lift it somehow. Oh. I spotted a gold trigon thingamajig above the iron gate. Maybe it would react to a song of sorcery. Had to hold it down. What? Okay. Just ignore the huge protruding disc in the sky. Beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we came upon a secluded grove with a collection of strange stone structures. Was this the Trigon Grove? As we stood beside the first stone structure, we thought of the gold Trigon and we felt our swords stir. In the Trigon Grove beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we approached a solitary grave and were met by a glowing ghost dude. The glowing ghost dude in the Trigon Grove totally freaked us out at first, to be honest. He recognized our Scythian garb and he saw that we carried the megatome. He wondered if we understood the esoteric markings inside. In a whisper, he spoke the name of the deathless specter we had awoken in the darkness beneath Mingitoa, the Googolithic mass. Or Gogolith, I don't know. We knew the dreadful name from the old stories and we felt our blood run cold. Up until now, I had the feeling that it's probably Gogolithic mass saw you as a bit of a tourist. Now that you've learned the Song of Sworcery and tamed the gold Trigon, you will find your every step is haunted. We couldn't tell if the glowing ghost dude was cheering us on or psyching us out, or what. We told the ghost dude of our intention to detonate the megatome atop Mingitoa and release the Googolithic mass from immortality. We asked about the Trigon trifecta and the location of the remaining two Trigons, but his response was irritatingly obtuse. The remaining two Trigons exist only in the dreams of the mountain folk. Locating the remaining two Trigons is not so much a question of where as it is when and how. The glowing ghost dude sure did talk a lot of unhelpful nonsense. Oh gosh, I don't want to go through it all again. Blah 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 blah. Mountain folk, okay. Strange, I see a golden skyward beam in the woods behind the meadow. Has someone learned the secrets of the Trigon Grove? I'm getting really worried about that Scythian. She disappeared for days after the storm lifted. I sure hope she's okay. Oh, it's gone for days. Oops. In the Trigon Grove, there's another stone structure with the circular glyph that referred to the bright moon. We wonder what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. wonder if I can't play anymore until after I play on like a legitimate full moon. In the Trigon Grove, there was a large stone structure that was worn and weathered. We wonder what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. What did I say this one? There's another stone structure that was worn and weathered. Oh, okay. The dark-haired girl sat on the stone beside where the woodsman chopped wood. We asked her about the secrets of the Trigon Grove and the peculiar dreams of the mountain folk of the Caucasus. She told us about how the dreams of her people held many mysteries and how they reflected the moods of the moon in strange ways. The girl told us to sit by the hearth in the stone hut at any time, each to go dream walking to gather our strength. We kinda got the feeling that the remaining two Trigons might be lost in their dreams or something like that. The woodsman knows Logfellow had returned to his wood chopping and he seemed to be really digging it. Logfellow had seen the skyward beam in the sky behind the meadows, and so we asked him about the secrets of the Trigon Grove. He spoke of an old story that his people typically told their children to freak them out. Blackfellow spoke of a posse from Scythia who had come seeking the Trigon Trifecta in these forgotten mountains many moons ago. The posse had learned to seek Sylvian sprites and send them all skyward, and then they had sought a location to enact a miracle. The posse had hoped to activate the 3 skyward beams in the Trigon Grove, but they had no idea where or when the Trigons were. The posse wandered aimlessly for a long time on the old road to Mingitois. Eventually they grew weary and so they stopped. Then the posse was suddenly killed by a deathless specter by the side of the old road where a handful of graves remain to this day. I told Logfellow that it was a nice story, but actually it didn't freak us out all that much.
You don't really have much to say either. Huh. That's cool. Why don't we just enjoy the fun?
Okay. I've just been notified they activated the first skyward beam in the Trigon Grove. This beam bridges the world of the living and the world of the dead, so you may find a ghost or two to talk to on your travels. Can you feel it, or you begin to understand the esoteric markings and shapes inside the megatome hold new meanings? Hold new meaning. secluded grove. Oh yeah, read that before. Oh, nothing new. Believe. Even in a well-worn dream space, there are new places to explore and new connections to consider if you continue to believe. When you're lucid in a dream, you'll realize who you've imagined you are, but to identify with the dream is to become bewitched. Should you manage to stabilize your lucidity, you will be able to co-create with it instead of fighting, resisting, and cursing it. Safely recrossing the threshold of liminality is a simple matter. Seek the familiar places and the warmth of the hearth. See, in my dream walking there's a special place I will always go, a parliament of trees at the heart of the world. In my special place I visit with a titanic hollow tree. She is a goddess long since dead who predates mankind by untold eons. Of course I never tell people about these goddess/tree dreams, because they'll probably just call me a hippie or something. So I guess it's telling me to go in. Oh, okay. Inside a titanic hollow tree, we approached a solitary grave, and a badass ghost showed up to sing us a mad rhyme. Monitor the moods of the moon, and you'll learn when to be where and how. Also, I just want you to know that I'm not deliberately trying to spook you by looking so awesome like I do. I've just been informed that that grizzled boar has been allowed to escape unharmed. This is heartening news. Okay. So that's where I gotta wake up. Oh, it's this way. Okay. Just take me in a giant circle. Ooh, mushroom. I don't spend too much time dream walking, but when I do, I tend to just revisit my favorite places to see what has changed. I love seeing the same woods in different weather. I love to just stop and listen, to think or not to think, as the case may be. The girl saw the key that we had found, and she encouraged us to keep our eyes open for a locked door. She didn't have any other ideas, but we were reminded of something that we've seen on the old road to Nigitois. Alright. We approached a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road, and we met a few ghosts who seemed friendly. The glowing ghost who spoke was a giant we knew from the old stories, whose famous portrait demanded obedience. Last year, before the Yuletide, I assembled a posse and we set out to reassemble the Trigon Trifecta. We had heard about the gateway to the infinite at the summit of Midgetwa, and we thought it sounded like something cool to see. Hey, Fruitikins. So anyways, we tamed the gold Trigon and scoped out the Trigon Grove before setting out to locate the Bright Moon Trigon. Locating the Bright Moon Trigon didn't go so well. We got totally lost, to be honest. Slowly we realized the significance of the lunar cycle and its influence on the sprites who slumber in the Twilight Realms. That's when we sat here and began to monitor the moods of the moons so we might learn when to be where and how. We died of boredom waiting around for the moons of the moon to change. Okay, actually we died because of an argument we had because of boredom. I don't really want to go into that right now if you don't mind. Okay, so what happened was one of our posse was a cheating cheater and we caught him red-handed. A fight broke out and the cheating cheater fled up the old road towards the perilous precipice. So then we were just hanging out wondering what to do when all of a sudden the Googolithic mass showed up. Yikes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's back. Okay, I got rid of him. You either double click on the map or you can, if you hold in one place, then you'll start moving the follow cursor. Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out too. I think it's supposed to tell you when we first started up, but I started this up a while ago, but then I never actually played it. So then they had me start up in the middle of somewhere. It was super confusing. Alright, here we go. That's where I need to go. It is a very weird game right now, though. Interesting, at least. Okay. time paradox. So I see if you managed to alter the mood of the moon in the moon grotto. Oh. I wonder how long this time paradox will last. So I should probably wait for the full moon. Not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing with the full moon. It's a long way from 0 to 1, and if an alien said hello, it'd be an cryptic code on the stereo. Wait, what? I'm kind of feeling like maybe the cosmos just skipped a beat and now everything is just a little bit off. This asshole. There's nothing I can do. At the perilous precipice, we approached the solitary grave of the cheating cheater and met an old glowing ghost dude. Last year, before the Yuletide, Andre the Giant assembled a posse and we set out to reassemble the Trigon Trifecta. The other dudes in the posse are buried in a thicket to the side of an old road near the log bridge. We managed to locate and tame the gold Trigon pretty easily, but we got totally stuck after that. We sought the bright moon Trigon, so we decided to sit around and watch the sky, waiting for the moods of the moon to change. It was super boring. I wasn't just going to wait around for days and days until the bright moon loomed overhead. Which ones did you watch? Or scan, or whatever? Peeped at? Oh, I'm at the final boss? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just be a short video or something then, huh? I left those jive suckers to wander aimlessly while I dug deeper into the moon logic trickery. The old glowing ghost spoke of how he had cheated by quitting out of S&S EP and then altering his computer's date and time settings. The ghost described how awkward this process was, but he told us I allowed him to affect the phases of the moon. The thing is, I've had a serious case of the heebie-jeebies pretty much ever since I cheated, and that's why I died of shame. that noise come from? Oh well. Does he just show up every single time because it's a full moon? Wait, no? Okay. I should be on normal difficulty, but yeah, with how everything else is handling with me, that'll probably be like a good half-hour video, at least. God, I'm hating this full moon. Is this because I somewhat distorted it to be like this? Oh, he's coming from that thing. Oh, because it has a face. Huh. At least he's super easy to fight, I guess. It's just annoying. Ugh. I guess let's talk to air people. We approached a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road, and we met a few ghosts who seemed friendly. The glowing ghost dude who spoke was a giant who knew from the old stories his famous portrait demanded obedience. Are they gonna say anything different? No, it looks like it's still the same. Every night since the storm lifted, I've had the same dream where I'm wandering in the woods in the hour before dawn. In the dream, it's always the same places and spaces, except for when it differs according to the moods of the moon. In my dream walking, there is a thrilling stillness when the moon is brightest and when the moon is darkest and the woods are wild. The girl spoke of her dream walking in the woods in the hour before dawn with the bright moon looming in the sky above. She spoke of the crisp morning air and an impossible island in the midst of a placid lake.
Morning.
The woodsman admitted that his dog seemed to go a bit mental whenever the bright moon loomed in the sky above.
What do you think about blood sports? Everyone likes blood sports, right? I heard that they're building a place downtown. Some kind of place to see people get killed by animals, beasts, and stuff. That sounds neat.
Okay. No, that doesn't sound good. It's a duck. I guess to do with the ducks, but... Ah, there we go. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a Sylvian sprite from the still waters of the lake where Mother Duck was freaking out. Let's go check out that one guy playing his instrument. It sounds like his playing is a little bit different. That one wasn't that hard. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a Sylvian sprite in a hidden grove where Jim Guthrie happened to be hanging out. Bark, bark, sniff. Alright, Mr. Bark. I know you seek to avoid your fated martyrdom, but know this, time is a force and will surely take its course. I've got this song in my head, a happy and sad little song that fills me with a weirdly beautiful dread. Reflect. Oh, okay. It is that. The choose things that don't reflect. Oh, okay. The bright moon looms, and we just woke a Sylvan sprite where the lake's reflection was ever so slightly incongruous. Congruous? Oh, this one's easy. It's the owls. Bright moon looms, and we just woke a Sylvan sprite who slumbered in the lake beneath a trifecta of isles. Hey, it's a dog. Bark, bark, bark. There are two types of unknowns, the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns. There are also unknown nouns, although these are easily learned. In my experience, there are times when owls are not what they seem, or at other times they're just plain old owls. My logs have many secrets about sylvan sprites. Impossible Island. Unfortunately, I don't speak log language. Lots of trees. Bright moon looms, and we just woke a Sylvan sprite lurking at the root of a titanic tree. We got the particular feeling that it was maybe, just maybe, a time for miracles. Ugh. Tongue twister. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't remember seeing the seal anywhere. There's a saying up here in the Caucasus that a forest needs a fire like the fire needs the tree. There are a lot of weird sayings up here amongst the mountain folk of the Caucasus. So it seems we made a significant amount of progress in the effort to locate and tame the bright moon trigon. Very nicely done. We've been quietly admiring your actions. We'd like to point out that the longer the hesitation, the smaller the celebration. Perhaps you've already heard about an impossible island under looming bright moon. Maybe you read about it on the internet. So do I go back across the ocean? I've already talked to this guy. I guess I'll try that. Oh, yep, there it is. I think I have to make them touch. No? Switch places? There we go. Another boss fight. While the bright moon looms, we have enacted a super weird moon miracle on an impossible island in the midst of a placid lake. Let's see if we can do any better against this one. same fight? Dang it. Oh. Oh, this is a little bit different. That's it? Just the 2 times? Alright, that was a little bit harder. It's just making me weaker. That's lovely. I see you've managed to locate and retrieve the Bright Moon Trigon. This is remarkable news indeed. Research data shows a high correlation between a participant's progress in S and SEP and their aptitude for being awesome. When the light and the sound subsided, we found ourselves on the shores of a lake with a brutal headache and a bloody nose. We had the distinct feeling that all this dream walking and Trigon taming was starting to take its toll. Oh well, it probably won't matter too much in the end. It's not like entry into the Whirling Infinite involves a physical exam. We were tempted to make just wait. We were tempted to maybe just stop with the whole woeful errand thing, but there was just something so attractive about martyrdom. Okay, now. Spoke to the girl about our dream encounter with the bright moon trigon and our intention to reassemble a trigon trifecta. The girl said our dream encounter sounded really cool and she wished she could have been there. She asked if we had stopped by the trigon grove, perhaps we could activate our skyward beam. The woodsman could see that our dream walking and miracle working had taken a heavy toll on our physical health. Logfellow seemed to suspect that a willful errand of ours probably didn't have a happy ending. Logfellow reminded us to sit down by the hearth in the hut and take a break every now and again to gather our strength.
Seems like you're having a good adventure.
I don't know, it's fully healed. Dog glowing. After activating our skyward beam into Trigon Grove, we noticed something peculiar about the dog, known as Dogfellow. Suddenly it seemed we understood Dogfellow. He urged us to seek the Dark Moon Trigon and complete the Trigon Trifecta. The whirling infinite cosmos at the summit of Minjita awaits the one that carries the megatome. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm actually gonna call it quits here for now. It's gonna take me to, yeah, main menu. Let's see what the progress says. So I got 2 of them. 67%. Alright. Alright. I think that should be good for now. Well, thanks for watching.